Hi guys, it's track by track reaction. Alter Bridge, Pawns and Kings, out today, the 7th of October, 14th of October. It's going well since that, till then, wasn't it? Anyway, Napalm Records has come out, 7th album from Alter Bridge, this amazing American band that we've seen loads of times. You've seen them more than me, but we've both seen them multiple times.
Yeah.
Never really let you down, do they? They never let you down. In fact, there's something, because we speak a lot, I said before, about Alter Bridge. There's something I want to ask Kev about. To put you on the spot. We've spoken about this and about how big this band is. We know their struggles in America, which is a bit strange. They're bigger in Europe than they are.
Yeah,
than they are in America.
Yeah,
we're not Europe anymore, though. I don't understand. Are we?
For the sake of this video,
but for me, for both of us, we spoke about this. They seem to have hit a level of fame, if you like, here in this country.
Mm.
We've seen them go from playing at Brixton. Is that the first place we saw?
Brixton,
yeah. The Blackbird tour.
Yeah.
And we've seen them build up. Wembley was a massive moment for Alter Bridge during the AB3 period.
Yeah.
And for me, we both agree, I keep saying me, but we have spoken about this. They've hit almost like a limit now.
Yeah. So we spoke about this last night, actually, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because I'm actually going to see them at the O2 again in December, and which will be the third time they've played there now. And in the previous 2 times they've played there, they don't sell it out.
And it ain't as if they don't bring bands with them as well.
No, that's right.
Who do they bring? It's usually Shinedown, or who are quite popular as well.
Yeah. Yeah, they've had Shinedown and Blackstone Cherry with them in the past, haven't they? I think when they played at Wembley Arena.
I remember a time when we was at the O2. That was the time we went back. Remember that, having a beer before they came on, and they had who's that band? The ones that play the rockabilly stuff as well. Metal band that plays a little bit of rockabilly, and they play a little. Oh God! Bought an album out last year, and it's fucking escaped me right now. But a good band, but they're quite popular as well. So they bring bands with them, but they just can't seem to fill a stadium. I'd like to see them going back, doing more gigs, to crowds of like maybe 6,000, 5,000.
Venues that get filled up.
Yeah. And we all prefer to see bands, don't we, in smaller venues?
Yeah, definitely.
I know it doesn't suit them. They can come and play once and make the money, where they might have to do 3 nights to make the same money, or 4 nights even, because but just another topic of conversation. Seeing as Kev's here, and we talk a lot off camera about Alter Bridge, but it's nice to have those conversations. You can let us know what you think of. We think they've hit this peak, if you like, and if you don't know Alter Bridge by now, who's going to get to like them now after 7 albums?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they haven't changed that much musically, have they?
No.
Even though they've experimented a little bit, they haven't really. No, I think if anyone doesn't like Alter Bridge now, are they going to like them because of this album? Unless you're newly into rock and metal. I don't know.
Yeah.
Another interesting subject we like to talk about. But talk about this album in general, as Alter Bridge fans, we're pretty fucking happy with it.
Definitely. Yeah.
And Holiday has made us both book a holiday straight away. Not really. There's got to be one song you have a little dig at in there now and again. We'd probably be our favourite song in here, wouldn't it? Holiday?
I was just thinking next week it'd be like, Holiday's definitely my favourite song.
It's not a bad song, by the way, guys.
No, just to reiterate that again.
It's a good song, but even like falling in the 8 songs we've heard so far altogether because of the singles.
Yeah.
I think that is the one that sort of like is the weakest part, and is also the different part, the happier side of Alter Bridge, which you don't get to hear that much, do you?
1 out of 8 isn't bad, is it?
No, that's true. That's true. So, next one is Season of Promise. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
for the harvest in the season of promise that was sown through the ages that brings us to see everything that was started by the dearly departed. May it live on forever for the future to be. To bring about our destiny. The wisdom of all we are and all we're meant to see. A truth that can get us by if only we believe. It's never that far. We wait for the harvest in the season of promise that was sown through the ages that may bring us to see everything that was started by the dearly departed. May it live on forever for the future to be.
I really like that.
You do or you don't?
No, I do. This is how you do melodic, catchy, but not too much.
It sort of chugs along quite, not chug in a bad way, but it just, like there's a consistency to it. Yeah.
For sure. This, straight away as soon as it came on, actually, it's almost brought me back to almost One Day Remains type feels where, you know, that melodic side that they had more then, they've got heavier and heavier, haven't they, really, as they've gone on. Well, probably up to Fortress maybe being the heaviest album. But it just has a real nice feeling to it, but it ain't too much. I think it's really catchy. Do you know what I mean? Ultra catchy for sure. And Mark's backing vocals, you can hear him whoa-who's in the background. I think that's a cool touch as well.
And even
that second verse.
They added them into that.
They changed it a little bit up.
Yeah.
Very accessible. Again, we spoke about, what one was it that was really accessible? Stay, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This has that feel, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
You know, you can imagine this being, even people that might not like Autobridge that much, they might hear this one. They go, yeah, that is, you know, that's got a real feel to it.
They play this on them like rock radio, you know, like in the States, all the new sort of music that's around that they.
And that's interesting and all, because if you actually look at the singles, the 4 singles, when I was younger, you know, the bands would bring out their most accessible song, the one that had the most hooks, the chorus was so catchy. That would be the song that would be the lead single usually. They come out with Pawns and Kings.
Yeah. You know? None of them 4 were really the most.
No, they're catchy, not. They're not straight away grab you, do they? As in, they grabbed you in different ways, but this is just it sounds like a single, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's good. It is really good. I just think it's a really cool. It's straight after Remember the Fable of the Silent Sun as well, so you get that dark feel, and then this comes on, which still doesn't. It still fits in well, I think, with the album.
Yeah,
but isn't Holiday. Sorry, Holiday fans. Just one of those things. Something always has to take a little dig, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Yeah. Something does. But no, I really like it. It got me immediately. That ain't always the best thing, by the way.
No, but
because they can wear off quickly, those immediate songs.
They could wear off quicker, but I don't think this one will.
No, it's great. I love the little, I don't know, the guitar work that Mark's doing. It's very cool indeed. And let's give a shout out, actually, you know, because we haven't done it enough, have we? It's hard sometimes, you know, Mark Tremonti and Miles are held in such high esteem even by us, that we should never forget about the fucking rhythm section that's driving every one of these songs. Do you know what I mean? And
definitely.
I think they're, you know, I wouldn't say they're underrated musicians, because a lot of people do give them a shout out, but sometimes in general, bass players and drummers get forgotten about a little.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
you know, they're strong personalities, aren't they, Miles? And you know, they're so highly thought of that sometimes it's Flip and
Brian Marshall.
Sorry. Yeah. Sometimes they get probably in the background a little bit too much, but they are excellent musicians. But you know, they do. But they are. This is more like, you forget as well. This is more straightforward for them. But you forget all the stuff that they have to do in songs like Fable, The Silent Sun, and Pawns and Kings. It's fucking really, like, you know,
complicated.
You know, especially for us. We never get to fucking do. We're like, how'd you do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But really like it so far. A definite for me. Sounds like a single.
Yeah.
Not these days though, because bands don't give a fuck what they bring out as singles anymore, do they? You know, it's almost like if they brought this out as a single first, people will go, "Oh, it's a bit too catchy, isn't it?"
It's a bit. Yeah,
it's hard, but I can understand the singles they brought out to give you that harder edge at Water Bridge. Anyway, ready for the rest?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go.
To bring about our destiny. We wait for the harvest in the season of promise that was sown through the ages that may bring us to see everything that was started by the dearly departed. May it live on forever for the future to be.
This is trying to give old Flip and Brian Marshall a shout out, then Tremonti comes along and does a brilliant little...
Finished off with a very nice One Day Remains sounding solo there at the end.
You know what, I do agree with that, and also I was thinking, I put that song back on, I was even thinking of maybe the more melodic songs on AB3, like Breathe, and sort of gave you that feel where it kept breaking down and then going back into the... But an excellent song.
Yeah, I like that.
I think that's going to be a favourite for sure for me, definitely. Very accessible, but typical, like Water Bridge and almost first free album sounding, I would say.
Which is a good thing, because that's kind of what you were looking for.
Yeah, definitely. I think they've definitely tried to give fans. They listen to fans, whether they do or not. Most bands do what they like. But I think they do listen to fans, and they try to balance want to do things that they want to do, but they realise that, you know, you lose fans if you don't give them what they want. It just happens, doesn't it? But a brilliant song. Absolutely loved it. So melodic. We've only got one song to do. Last Man Standing is the last one. Obviously, all the other ones have been done at some point leading up to this, track by track. So, guys, what do you think of Season of Promise? So catchy, very accessible song, brilliant, absolutely outstanding by Autobridge. Love that little guitar bit at the end.
Yeah.
Gave me real hints, like you said, of maybe One Day Remaining.
Yeah, definitely.
And AB3 as well. But absolutely brilliant, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you soon.